What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And on this video we're going to take a look at the match day preview for the Barcelona game versus Athletico Bilbao in the Camp Nou coming up this Saturday. And first of all, I gotta say that if you haven't watched my latest video already, and that's a video where we covered Valverde and Piqué and how I stressed so much that we need some sort of reaction, and I pinpoint what's the problem. Many of you have asked me, what's the problem? What's going wrong? Well, I try to give you the answer in that video. So if you're still unsure why Barcelona are playing so bad out of late, then check out that video. Just before moving on, I want to remind you, all of you, that on this channel we do a lot of football discussion videos, reactions, previews, just like this one. So if you enjoy that, be sure to click the subscribe button down below so you don't miss anything that happens on this channel. Be sure to drop us a like, follow us on all other social media to keep up to date. You get the deal, you know the drill, so let's get right into it. So if I didn't make myself straight in my latest two videos, we need some sort of reaction. We need some sort of impact against Athletico Bilbao. This game is gonna be the start of probably the next 6 hardest matches we're gonna have in the entire season. I'm talking about the span of 1 month where we are going to face Athletico Bilbao at home. Then we go to Wembley and face Tottenham. Then we go to Mestalla and face Valencia. Then we go back again to the Camp Nou and take on Sevilla, and then we take on Inter in the Champions League, and we finish it off with Real Madrid in El Clásico in the Camp Nou. These 6 matches, all in October, are gonna be one hell of a fucking pain in the ass. And right now, this Barcelona team, do you see them winning any of these matches? Probably we can win the one against Athletico Bilbao, and I could go ahead and stress perhaps something like Inter on the Champions League, perhaps. But then against Spurs, do you really have enough confidence we're gonna get a result in Wembley? Then against Mestalla, we know how hard Mestalla can be. My god, Valencia, what a freaking good team. Sevilla just come out from battling and demolishing Real Madrid 3-0. They are buzzing right now. And then Real Madrid in El Clásico. To be honest, Real Madrid, they've been struggling as well, but the difference between Barcelona and Real Madrid right now is that Real Madrid are working towards finding themselves. Barcelona right now are just losing their identity. That's the difference. Real Madrid are gonna slowly climb up, while Barcelona are gonna slowly go down. And if we want to maintain where we are right now, we need that reaction that I'm stressing in all of my latest videos. We need that sort of impact that's gonna wake up every single player, every single person, every single staff fucking member in that team in Barcelona. We need to wake up, and this is how I plan to do it. First things first. Valverde needs to tell the players that this is his team, that he's the one in charge, not Messi, not Suarez, not Rakitic, not Coutinho, not anybody, that he's the guy making and taking the decisions. So Valverde, we all know he prefers his 4-4-2, give him back his 4-4-2. Coutinho works so much better as a left attacking midfielder, not as a complete midfielder or as a complete left winger. Coutinho is perfect for that role. Dembélé for the right is his natural position. He can play for both the left and the right, but we know how much he had completely exploded in Dortmund playing through that right hand flank. Give Dembélé that opportunity to play there, and I'll assure you that he's going to continue the form as he's doing right now. Messi and Suarez up top, we know what they can do. Do I really have to stress that much? And then Rakitic and Busquets can also do the same thing work that they do in the middle of the park, but just with a little bit more understanding of each other now that Coutinho is not exactly in that narrow 3-man midfield. I feel that here, people are like, Arthur could also be included. Arthur could even come in and I will drop Rakitic. I'm not scared to do it. I really feel Arthur should play this game because, like I said in my previous video, and like many other YouTubers, many other reporters or whatever, if you follow Barcelona media, Arthur has been probably our best midfielder, and he hasn't even played like at least more than, what, 100 minutes? No, well, he has played more, like 200 minutes. That's the thing. We need to see some changes, and basically this is going to be my first 11. Ter Stegen is going to be in goal. Yes, he's going to be in goal. Sergio Roberto, he's also going to be in the fullback position. I don't think these two players has anything to do for my later performance. Roberto was still performing at a very good level, and then Ter Stegen the same. So let's keep them where they are. Piqué, the thing here is, what do we do with Piqué? Because Piqué is probably Still a little bit better than Vermeulen. We don't know what's going on exactly with that. Lenglet, is his red card gonna get overruled? We still do not know. Umtiti is only one center back right now for me that is certain, and the debate has to be between Vermeulen and Piqué. So I leave that up to you. Who do you think we should start, Vermeulen or Piqué? This game against Atletico Bilbao, obviously you may say in the future Lenglet, but right now Lenglet is still currently suspended at the time of making this video. So vote up there in the top right corner and tell me Vermeulen or Piqué. I want to hear what you have to say, because if I say Piqué, you're gonna kill me. I mean, if I say Vermeulen, some people may still wanna kill me. So leave me your thoughts. Vote there in the info card in the top right corner. For the left, Jordi Alba, I feel that he is the only left back we have, so let's give him that priority and let's let him play, basically. Then in the midfield, I'm going to go with Busquets, and I'm going to go with Arthur, like I said already. For the right, Dembele. For the left, Coutinho. Up top, Messi and Suarez. That's going to be my pick. That's going to be my team to face on Atletico Bilbao. And I would also do something else, and I would make some rotations very early in the game. I will make rotations in the 60th minute. I don't know what's Valverde doing with the rotations in the 80th minute. They really absolutely do not work. And the only substitutions that he has to make early, which is probably a fact, earlier than the 70th minute, are rotations which are first team players. So for instance, we had the last game, we had someone like Munir, he brought in Luis Suarez, stuff like that. So you see what I'm telling you about Valverde loving the hierarchy and letting players just play because of their name and what they represent. Well, exactly that's what I mean. If there is one thing that I believe can turn this around, turn this situation around, has to be the relationship between Valverde and Messi. If those two, they have a good understanding, with a Messi now which is mature, which is now the captain of Barcelona, that now represents basically the whole of the players, he will understand what's going on. He has lived much more than any other player in that field. He will know, he will understand what's going on. And the main thing that I think will affect this, like I said, is going to be that Real Madrid lost against Sevilla. And I'll explain myself. If we would have lost against Leganés and Real Madrid beat Sevilla, like for instance, let's say they were supposed to. They beat Sevilla and now they're on top of La Liga. This Barcelona team could just still say, okay, this is La Liga, it's fine. This season we're going to focus on the Champions League. Real Madrid may be beating us or whatever, but we're going to focus on the Champions League. That's what we're here for. Real Madrid are rebuilding. They're starting a new team. Obviously, they want to win for La Liga first, and then they're going to go for the Champions League again. So let's take our chance. Let's go for the Champions League. They concentrate on that. That could have been a reason. That could have been completely the thought that the players could have had. But with Real Madrid losing, I feel that that's just a wake-up call. That's such a wake-up call, because they are going to go and be like, oh my god, we almost didn't fuck it up. And that's going to wake you up. In personal experience for me, when I almost fucked it up, but still get saved by the bullet, I still get saved one way or another, I just wake up real hard. It's very similar to when, for instance, your team is getting under pressure and you concede a penalty, but then your goalkeeper saves that penalty. That boost in motivation is such a good thing. And if we can turn that Real Madrid result that they lost into something good and positive for our players, I feel that can help us turn this around. And I'm not saying this because they are Real Madrid, because they are Real Madrid, our rivals. No, I'm saying this because they are competing right now in La Liga. If it was Rayo Vallecano in the same points as Barcelona, I would use Rayo Vallecano as example. It just so happens to be Real Madrid, so deal with it. So now my prediction is gonna follow. To be honest, Atletico Bilbao are a team that it's just, I've been saying the same thing over and over again. The day I praise Girona, they draw. The day I minimalize Leganés, they beat us. So what it's left to say? Atletico Bilbao, to be honest, they haven't had the best start to the season. They just lost 3-0 to Villarreal at home, which was completely embarrassing. At the same time, we were losing to Leganés. This La Liga fixture just went completely bonkers. La Liga went okay, you know what? Sevilla beat Real Madrid 3-0. Boom. Villarreal beat Athletico Bilbao at home 3-0. Leganés, surprise Barcelona, beat them 2-1. It was just insane. But well, I gotta say that Barcelona, if anything that I've said in this video is relevant at all, we should be able to get a win in this game. We should be able to get a win, a 2-0 win. That's the sort of result we need. We need a good result, not just a goleada, because by scoring so many goals, you just forget about your problems, you know? Like, if we beat Athletico Bilbao 6-0, everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, Barcelona is so good. When in reality, we're just as shit as before. So, we need to have a good result. Let's go with a 2-0 result. I think that will be right. Without conceding, that's also very good. Because right now, our defense is just completely shambles. So if we can gain back the confidence and tell our defense, like, you can do the job still. You're still working good. Boom. That's what we had to do. So for me, the prediction against Athletico Bilbao is going to be a 2-0 win. That has to be the perfect start for the remainder of this month, which is going to be absolutely incredibly difficult. So that's going to be the start. A good start, a 2-0 win. Now, guys, please leave me your thoughts in the comment box down below. Did anything that I say in the video make absolute sense? I think that most of you will agree with me that we need something to change. So leave me what you would do in the comment box down below. What would you do if you were Valverde? What would you do? I already know that somebody's gonna be and someone's gonna say like, if I was Valverde, I will resign. Which fair, to be honest, to be fair, yeah. So leave me all of that in the comment box down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.